Well, hey there, guys. Here we are again, day 2 of our adventure, and about to start a new lesson. This is chapter 7, section 2, complementary. Yep, I've already started. Good thing some things don't change, right? I can't even spell it. Also, some things don't change. Complementary and supplementary angles. Now I'm going to write angles. There's no room on the paper. Okay, I actually really love teaching complementary and supplementary angles because I have a fun way to remember the two. So, first off, let's just figure out what these things are, okay? So, complementary angles, they add up to 90 degrees. Okay? Supplementary angles, they add up to 180 degrees. That's the basic part of the lesson. So the idea is you'll look at different angles and say, for example, you can look at this and angles 1 and angles 2. Are they complementary, supplementary, or neither? In this case, you can see they add up to a straight line there. So angles 1 and 2 are supplementary. Okay, does that make sense? Or if you have something like example 1, example 2, you could have two different angles. They don't actually have to be connected. So if this is 60 degrees and this one is 30 degrees, they add up to 90 degrees, which means they're complementary. Okay, supplementary and complementary. There you are. Now, how I like to remember them, and here's a little funny story from me to you. Okay, so let's say we have, a building here, and we've got, if a common man, which would be complementary, tried to jump over the building, if he tried to jump over the building, he'd hit the building. He only gets to 90 degrees. Did you see that? Did you get it? So funny. Okay, now Superman, that's supplementary angles. I mean, he's known to be able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. So he can go the full 180 degrees. Did you get it? Common man, complementary, hits the building. Superman, supplementary, can go right over the building and back to the ground. Did you get it? Did you get it? Yes? No? Okay. It's weird not having you guys here to laugh at my stupid jokes or give me eye rolls. I miss you guys. All right, so moving on. We can now use supplementary and complementary angles to do algebra. What a surprise. So what can happen is they will give you something like they will say, we've got, remember if they put the little rectangle in there, it means it's 90 degrees, which means these angles are complementary. They're going to split it up, and this one is 2x, and this one is 28. And so because we know that they add up to 90 degrees, we can then make that equation, because they're complementary, 2x plus 28 equals the 90 degrees. And now we can solve for x. We subtract our 28, subtract our 28, and 2x equals 62. And then we divide by 2, and we divide by 2, and x equals 31 degrees. So did that kind of make sense? They're going to use this idea of supplementary or complementary so that you can set up equations to solve, because we don't want to lose all of our awesome algebra skills now that we're here in geometry world. Alrighty, so same idea. We can do the same idea with supplementary angles. So we can have an angle, and notice they use rays. Remember that word from before? So it stops in one spot but goes on forever in the other. So that's a ray. This one happens to be 123 degrees, which I think is fun. And then this one happens to be 3x degrees. And so again, we want to solve for x. We are told that they are supplementary, therefore we know that if we add them together, 3x plus 123, it will equal 180. So we minus 123 from both sides. 3x equals, now I'm going to do a little long subtraction for you because it's been a while, but I don't want to walk over and get my calculator because I don't want to waste your time. There you go. That didn't take very long. And then we divide by 3, and we divide by 3, and x equals, and 27 is 9. So x equals 19 degrees. All right, cool. Now they can set up these problems in lots of different ways, but I think you'll get the idea of whether we're aiming for complementary or supplementary, or whether you just have to label them as complementary or supplementary. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm around and happy to answer them for you.